Coming up on today's show, tonight is our rival game against Hagerty. So let's take a look at our Marching Lions halftime show. Stay tuned, you're watching Roar TV. Good morning, Oviedo. I'm Kylie McFarland.
And I'm Rebecca Campbell. Today is Friday, October 25th, 2019.
Hope everyone's hyped for our last home game and prep rally. Let's get the show started. Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey Oviedo, I'm Brooke. Earlier this week, we asked you what makes you proud to be an Oviedo Lion. Here were some of your responses. Allison says, I'm proud to be a Lion because everyone is so encouraging and the students support each other. There's so much school spirit. Nick says he loves being a part of a great community and school and an amazing team. He looks forward to leaving a legacy here. Thanks for your responses. Tune in next week for a new question. Let's get back to the show.
With the matchup against Hagerty being the final home game of the season, it's not only your last chance to catch the football team on John Courier Field, but also the Marching Lion Band.
Each year, the band presents a new halftime show. Reporter Julia Hoffman has more.
In the gleam of the Friday night lights, most students see the band's halftime show, but most aren't aware of the inspiration behind it. We sat down with the new band director, Mr. Delaney, to find out more.
Originally, we kind of had this concept of wanting to do something with a phoenix, like the mythical bird, the phoenix. So then we thought, well, what could we do with that? And so as we as a staff started exploring those options, we stumbled upon the word resurgence and finding out that that really was a rebirth of something that's already great and new. And I thought that was really appropriate as me coming in as a new band director.
I'm excited because we have a new director, so we're kind of going like a new direction. And the show so far sounds amazing.
I'm really excited for the character development that's going to happen, unlike previous shows where we've kind of really stuck to marching.
Over the past couple of years, the Oviedo Marching Lions have gained notoriety in the marching band community through their state finals placements. They show no signs of slowing down their pace and plan on taking their show to the next level.
Things we're looking at, one, Color Guard has their own costuming. They'll have a costume that goes from red to blue at the end of the show, which kind of go in with the red and blue flame. We're also building 4 giant 8-foot stages that we'll use throughout the show, which will have the red and blue flames around those will be incorporated. And then the band this year, you're going to see, is going to have a custom top. So instead of having the standard marching band uniform, we're going to have a top that'll be black, it'll blend in with the pants, and then up the sleeve it'll have a red and blue flame that'll then turn into a phoenix on the chest.
We're going to have new props, which is also cool, and a lot more character development in the show.
I'm most excited in the show for using all of our members to get our point across, our new props, and our new uniforms to really get the point across of resurgence and rising from the ashes.
And this will probably be one of, if not the best show that Oviedo's ever had.
For Roar TV, I'm Julia Hoffman.
If you are interested in girls basketball, team conditioning is currently happening every day of the week. Meet at the RWL right after school. You must have a white card from the athletics office to participate. Tryouts for the team are October 28th. If you have any questions, see Coach Bronga in Building 8, Room 12.
From now through Friday, Italian Club will be selling delicious Halloween chocolate cake pops. They are $1 and will be delivered on Halloween. Find an Italian Club member or stop by Mrs. Vitale's room, 13017. Today is the last day to place your order.
Want to compete using your knowledge of sciences? Want to add to your college application while still preparing for one of the AP Science exams? Join the Leaders of Science Club today, October 25th, in room 13-210, Mr. V's room, right after school to learn more about the Science Club.
The deadline to submit applications for Epsilon Nu Gamma has been extended to today, October 25th. If you have not picked up an application yet and are interested in joining the English Honor Society chapter, please stop by Miss Sumack's room in 8-234. If you already have your application, turn it in today.
Oviedo High School Model United Nations will be having an interest meeting on Tuesday, October 29th. If you have an interest in diplomacy and international relations, consider attending the meeting directly after school in Mrs. Huffman's room 13-008. We will be explaining what Model UN is, discussing the general rules and procedures, as well as the dates of competitions and meetings, and voting on the first agenda to discuss.
Officer applications are now available to the current members for the 2019-2020 school year. You may print the application from the OHS Canvas page or stop by 8-021. If you are a current member and you have not joined the OHS NHS Canvas page, you need to do so ASAP. Directions on how to join can be found outside of 8-021.
Rho Kappa will hold its monthly meeting after school Tuesday, October 29th in Mrs. Jenkins' classroom. New member dues and applications are due at this meeting.
Everybody, well, don't you know it's me now? Yeah, who's it? Well, he's back with a brand new beat now. Yeah, doing it. Hey, 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 yeah. Try to buy my style. Hey, 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 yeah. How you like me now?
Good morning, Oviedo High School. I'm Tyler Crush here with Jalen and Jay. Now, Jalen, what are the emotions going into the game?
The emotions are high just because it's another rivalry game against Haggerty, you know.
And how are you preparing to beat Haggerty?
We're working hard, practice, fix a lot of things that we had, mistakes that we had in the past. That's about it.
And how is this game any different from any other season game?
It's a big rivalry, hometown showdown. Yeah, we're gonna come out there and beat Haggerty.
For Oviedo High School, I'm Tyler Crush.
Good morning, Oviedo. I'm Emma with your O-Town Sports Break. Cross country ran on Monday at the Seminole Athletic Conference meet. On the boys' side, Caramel Galloway won first and came away as the SAC champion. And on the girls' side, Sophie Johnson finished third. Congratulations to Coach Tibbetts and the teams. Boys and girls bowling both defeated Winter Springs on Monday. Girls volleyball defeated Bartram Trail in the regional quarterfinal in 5 sets on Wednesday. On Tuesday, they'll play in the regional semifinal against, guess who? The Pups from across town. I'll see you at the football game tonight.
I'm a really diamond, and I'm shining bright, cause I'm really grinding. They ask me if I'm real, I say, you should stay. My daughter gon' love this picture. All my diamonds shine, cause they really diamonds. That bitches in line, they be really trying. They ask me if I say really. Got money on my mind, I say really. I say really. I don't get tired.
Have a great Friday. Don't forget to come out tonight when we beat the Pups in our rival game.
Today we have 2 pep rallies. First is freshmen and sophomores, then juniors and seniors. That's all we have for you today, Oviedo. And as always, go Lions!